from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on another team from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. The Roadrunners will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Old Dominion's offense has the ball first today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important to get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Makes the grab close to the logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So UTSA's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. That's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And first down for the offense.
To the air, it's McCown. Got his man in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Roadrunners! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Prince. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. from the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Monarchs want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's got an open man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Makes the catch. It's Jones. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Snowed under by the defense. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Snagged out of the air. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. He just slips and slides his way down to the 42. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Leaves it with the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Picks up the first down. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
He'll do it himself. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has 1 stop. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Prince. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete to the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. He's got his man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
Going to sling it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Got the quick completion. Across the 25, he's got room. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
At the 33. And that's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
The Monarchs will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. All kinds of room to the right.
What a play by this defense. You got the offense backed up. You stay aggressive, break on the football, make a big play, and your offense is jacked up inside the 5-yard line with a chance to punch this in and get some points on the board.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry up.
Brings up second and goal.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Brings up.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Under fire, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. The run from the shotgun. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. The Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Dropping back, it's McCown. Grab near the marker, it's Wilson. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29.
Gain of 6. First down for the
On the move, it's Henry. He's in open space downfield. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. And the Roadrunners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the RPO, complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Roadrunners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Runs through a tackle. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
Brings up second down.
At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And the Roadrunners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UTSA!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
UTSA 21, Old Dominion 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Roach. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Monarchs will hustle to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds the tight end. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Monarchs will snap it on first and 10. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. That play won't make the highlight reel, except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39.
brings up.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The Monarchs are moving quickly down the field.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. He wants to throw it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. He's looking to pass. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, ODU.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll move the tight end. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's McCown. Finds his man, it's Henry. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. He got it. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Pulls it in, it's Brown. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29.
And that's a 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
Another 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. On target to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Monarchs getting set on 1st and 10.
For the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
And the Monarchs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Pressure coming. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jones. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Monarchs!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take